What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jeff Meacham YouTube channel. I am Jeff Meacham. He is StatBoy Mike Caldwell.
Hello, my internet fans.
Yeah, you're internet fans on my channel. I don't think so.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, fine.
Maybe on the Renegades channel they had your internet
Well,
fans, but you know.
my fans are still my fans.
Your fans are still your fans? Okay.
If they're still out there.
They're still out there.
I hope you are.
Especially these ones that you help out, you know, those guys.
Yeah.
Those guys.
He's right on that one.
Well, we are here because as of this taping, we are just mere moments away from the start of the first ever playoff series between Los Angeles Kings and the former Mighty Ducks, now just the Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah, I'm not cool enough to have a Ducks web on my web footer.
You're cool enough because you're a Ducks fan, so it's okay, you know.
Actually, I don't. As much as I love the Ducks, I don't care for the that logo. Actually,
You're not cool enough to have one of those jerseys.
No. Oh, you're touching that. Oh, I don't know. Should you be touching that?
I like this old logo Ducks era.
They brought that back this season for one day.
They did.
And that was a good idea. I don't know. You have to go wash your hands now.
I'll dip in turpentine acetone benzene later.
Oh, the dip.
The dip. That's right. There you go.
There you go, Mr. Bob. Okay, then we got that out of the way.
That's right. God bless my coffee.
Anyway.
But StatBoy has done his job, as he always does here in Internet Land.
Yes, I have.
And he has accumulated the stats, comparing the Kings and the Ducks seasons between 1993, when the Ducks debuted in that fall, compared to now. Now, keep in mind, the season prior to the Ducks' debut in the National Hockey League, the Kings went to the Stanley Cup Finals, 1992-93.
Right.
And lost to Montreal 4-1 in that series.
Yes, they did.
And it took the Kings 19 years to recover. In the meantime, the Ducks did, well as well. We'll go ahead and let StatBoy read them off to you.
Basically, from 1994 to 1996, neither team got in.
Right.
What a shame. In 1997...
A big reason why Gretzky has to be traded in 96.
Dumb move, LA.
No,
Just saying.
No, because Gretzky wasn't happy here anymore. Gretzky didn't want to be here anymore, so figure we'll get some decent people for him and let him play where he wants to play.
Dumb move, LA. He should have stayed a king forever, in my opinion. I'm just saying, and I'm a Ducks fan.
And then whether a king is a king forever.
He's come back. He's come back before.
Yeah.
So it's okay. No, not to play, but he's been back for games.
Just like your penner will forever be a king.
Pancakes.
That's right.
1997, the Ducks make it all the way to the semis. Then the next year...
Is this the conference semis or the semifinals, period?
Conference
Semifinals. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
But then the next year, the Kings got in to the quarterfinals. Then we flip-flopped 3 years, 98, 99, 2000. With me, then you, then me.
Okay.
I like that. That's good.
Now, was it you personally or was it your team? Because as far as I know, StatBoy never played ice hockey.
Yeah, we do.
Do we have to
Yeah,
get
we do.
technical?
My channel, we do. Yes.
You guys know what? Okay? The Ducks got in, then the Kings got in, and the Ducks got in.
Okay, thank you for clarifying, StatBoy. Just wanted to make sure.
You just love this stuff, don't you?
Yep.
Where do you
Well, because I was at most of these games anyway.
Yes, you were.
3
years in a row. 2000, 2001, 2002. Kings get in. Ducks do not. What a shame. Then the big one for the Ducks. 2003. We get all the way to the finals. Lose. Kings didn't get in. They came close, though. Third in the division.
Third in the division. Okay, so this is division then.
Yes, these are the divisions.
Oh.
If they don't get in, they don't get in. And then just put where they finished.
Got it.
Nobody got in 2004, and then, of course, we had the stupid lockout of 2005. Really?
Yes.
2006, Ducks go all the way to the Western Conference Final. Kings didn't. We had 4 years in a row. 2006, the finals. 2007, we win the cup. 2008, we don't defend it. We get to the quarterfinals. 2009, we get to the semifinals. The Kings take over in 2010, and in 2011, we both get into the playoffs. But unfortunately, the Kings lost to the Sharks, who you just beat this year. Congratulations. The Ducks lost to the Predators. The Predators? Nashville? Really? Wrong for that. Country Hicks play hockey?
Mr. Carey Underwood.
Mr. Carey Underwood plays hockey in Nashville, damn it.
Can you imagine what goes on down in Nashville for a second? Like, there, cousin Ed, they got damn frozen pond, and they got these straps.
To all my fans in Nashville, Tennessee, the views of Mike Caldwell, it's like the views of Jeff Meacham or his YouTube channel.
I'm just saying. I didn't know Nashville was a
he's
hockey
just
town.
saying.
I'm
He's
just saying. Damn right. It's my opinion, and I'm trying to go for the laugh factor here. And if I've offended anybody, you can get me personally and put it in the comment box, and I'm going to be...
Oh, they will.
I'm going to be tarred and feathered in Nashville.
Except Nashville didn't make the playoffs, so, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then, of course, 2012, hockey history. You win the Stanley Cup, the Kings.
How'd the Ducks do that year?
We didn't make the playoffs.
Okay. Just want to make sure on that.
StatBoy, where's your Stanley Cup patch for your jersey?
I don't have one.
Damn it. Well, see, he used to get the 2007 jersey first, to be fair.
This is the 2009 jersey, I believe, or the 2008 jersey.
This is Mighty Ducks, though. They weren't the Mighty Ducks by then.
2009 they became the Mighty Ducks, I think.
You mean Anaheim? They became the Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah. This was the last jersey they wore before
Where's that
they
program
official. Down there.
Give me that program. Continue. Go ahead.
This was the last jersey they wore before they officially became the Anaheim Ducks.
You sure? Continue. Go ahead.
Yes. Why do I have a feeling you're gonna hit me with that thing?
I'm not gonna hit you with anything. Just keep going. Go ahead.
I don't try.
Just keep going. I'm not gonna hit you. I swear to God, I'm not hit you, Mike.
If he was going to hit you, he'd have kept the soda
Yeah.
carrier
Soda
thing,
cart,
which would have
soda
been
crate, yeah.
funnier and made better noise.
And then last year, the Kings get to the finals. They lose to the Blackhawks.
Conference finals.
Yes. And the Ducks only lost to the Red Wings after getting
That's what I wanted. There we go.
Oh, you found it?
Hang on.
And then this year, we're both in.
2007, the Anaheim Ducks. They were already the Anaheim Ducks by the time they won the Cup. So that jersey is either older than you're being told, or
I just can't remember when I got this. I know I got this in Christmas time. I would say maybe Christmas time, 2006, 2005.
probably 2005, 2006.
No, because Pop left in 05, so it was prior to that.
2004, 2003. Thank you, Pop. I love you. Okay, there we go. So.
Because I got my Ice Dogs one the same year.
Yeah.
There you go.
As far as
Ice Dogs who were alive then.
Yeah. As far as wins between the Kings and the
Ice
Ducks.
Dogs who weren't the Ontario Reign then.
That's right.
Oh, shit. As far as the Kings and the Ducks win-wise, I found that there's 116 games between them. They're tied, 53-53. You can't get any closer than that.
With losses and ties and things
Losses
thrown in
and
there
ties
too.
and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
you know. It's going to be... It has to go a full
It's
seven.
a clean slate as of
It
now
is.
because they've never played in the playoffs before.
Nope.
And everybody's expecting me to, go off on the Ducks.
Go ahead if you want to go on the Ducks.
No, I'm going to take the high road.
You're not going
See
to
how
be
that
like
pays.
Allen?
Yeah, it might be like Allen, who seems to forget the Ducks were a championship team before the Kings were.
That happens a lot with some of those
Type of fans. Let's be honest, some of those other fans.
you know.
Allen and his LA Kings family group, which I'm going to probably leave myself out of by saying this, but whatever.
And let me also say there are some knights of the round
Forum.
forum. They are very polite. Thank you to you guys if you ever see this video. Thank you for our little Game 6 party we had. That was a lot of fun. Thank you. There are polite King fans out there that are very respectable.
There are. Now.
Why there are not more of them, I have no idea.
Now, what you've got here is a list of the top stars, you say, from both teams? Is that what this is?
Yeah, and the only, in comparison, the Kings have won theirs. My it factor is Teemu Solani, because it's his last year with the Ducks, or so he says. Don't be surprised if the fans keep going one more year. Solani needs this win, I think, so he can go out on top. That's what I would like to see. Of course, we all know you hate number 10. I won't even say his name for you.
You can say his name.
Fine,
That's
Corey Perry. See, if you want to piss off Jeff, just walk up to him and say Corey Perry. He'll laugh and then he'll deck you.
My own son likes Corey Perry.
That shocks the hell out of me. I'm
My
sorry.
own son has betrayed me and my trust. My son has turned his back on me in this little hockey
He
world
will
of mine.
always love you, and
But he likes Corey Perry. That's like due for capital punishment or something.
he's too young. He doesn't qualify for that.
I'll make it happen.
Oh.
In the Jeff Meacham court of law, it'll happen. My son likes Corey Perry. It's wrong. It's just wrong.
Uh-huh.
He's a shit stain on the asshole of life.
Ouch.
Just
Ooh.
saying. There, I
The
feel
slanderous remarks of Jeff Meacham are not StatBoy approved.
good. Oh well, my channel. Give a shit.
And he swears too.
I swore on your channel. I swore on Jay. I swore on my WQ channel. Don't give a damn.
No, you don't.
Never have. Never will.
Never have and never will. Exactly.
I had to care when my son was little and, was listening to me, taping as I taped the shows outside in the front yard of the Casa Meacham, and he was in the playpen. I couldn't do swearing much there, but
no, you don't want
other than that, no.
But
we said for years the views of this channel are too young too old for anybody over 12 years old.
That it is. That it is. So now, like I say, clean slate. It has to go 7. I will not accept anything less.
I will.
4 and out.
Oh, really?
I want 4 and out.
You want 4 and out?
I want to be done with it. I want to beat you guys. I want to beat your guys in their yard, both games, and then come back and win it at home. That's what I want. It won't happen. That's what I want.
Okay. And I'm okay with that. See,
I want the fact that Chuck and Sam investing money in a ticket at the Honda Center to go their way. Because I want you 4 to see a win for the Kings.
I've seen it.
I know you have.
Not for the cup though. I never got to see that.
Well, it won't be for the Cup this series anyway.
No.
It takes a lot for that to happen. I mean, the Ducks would have had to become the wild card. And they would have played
In my entire extended family of family, close friends, and other friends.
He's counting. Both hands.
5 people in my entire extended family were there on Game 6 against New Jersey. JJ, myself, my 2 Heather friends, and my dad. Everybody else is like extended family, like the Kings family that I see
My mom
at
and
Kings
Chuck.
games. Mom and Chuck were there. Wow, I'm an asshole. Whatever. But I saw them so quickly in the moment that it just escaped my mind. I was hanging out with you guys more often anyway. But yeah, they were all there, and if you 4 can see the Kings get at least that first game as a win for the Kings, then I'll be happy.
I'll be okay with it too.
And
See, that's the thing. You shouldn't be as a Ducks fan. You should want your team to win on your ice.
But it's fine. If he wants to be able to be neutral and play either side, that's his choice as a fan that he claims to be.
And a respectable fan too.
And respectable fan hockey is like, the gum on the bottom of your shoe. It's kind of worthless at the end of the day. Respectable fans in hockey are not, they bug. But people like Alan bug too, so it goes both ways.
Exactly.
I'm a tolerable bug.
I personally think I am of the idea that I don't want the Ducks anywhere near the Stanley Cup ever again, ever in the history of ever. That's my opinion. That's my stance as a Kings fan. That's my stance as a hockey fan. I think the majority of Ducks fans are and don't.
I'm excluded.
And don't understand that hockey existed before June 2007.
Okay, see, and this is where we differ because I feel that if the Kings do win the Cup, I'm not going to hate on the Ducks. I'm not going to throw the Ducks out. I'm going to say they're the worst team in the world and bad calls and all that.
And
garbage.
You're not going to walk out of the arena before the celebration handshakes like San Jose fans did in their own house?
Yeah, exactly.
I hope not, because unless I'm with a group that say let's go, then and if they're my ride home, then I have to go.
Well, if you have to go, you have to go.
If you have to go, you have to go.
If it
Otherwise-
goes to 7, I will stay in the building whether the Kings win or the Ducks win if I'm there.
That's good.
That's just the way it has to be.
And that's the way it should be.
Because once the final buzzer blows on Game 7 or the last game of the series, it's time to shake hands. It's time to move on and go to the next round.
Exactly.
But between now and then, all bets are off. And I'm going to be an asshole. I'm not going to be fun to be around when we play the Ducks. I hate when we play the Ducks. I hated that game at Honda Center. I hated the Stadium Series game. I'm an asshole when it comes to the Ducks. And I make no fucking apologies for it. None.
But there have been times when you have been good.
I have been good around you guys. You're absolutely correct. When I'm home, when I'm in my element with my dad and my brother and my son, aside from swearing, which I still curtail around my son, there is no birth given.
Example number 1,
None.
when the Kings honored Teemu.
Now, see, I wasn't there for that. Had I
But
been
you
there
knew
for
about
that, I knew about that. Jay got a picture with him, which bugged the shit out of me. Because there's one picture somewhere of Teemu and I when we went to there was a Ducks-Oilers game. Oh, God, when was that? I think we brought Dylan to that game, so it's within the last 6 years. And Tamu was in the suite next to our premier suite. So like we were in the premier section in the handicap because we had Jade.
Right.
And Tamu's suite was right next to where our seats were. Our suite.
Hey, can you have an
And can we, picture? And he came out, signed autographs, took pictures. I can't find a picture of Tamu anywhere to save my life. I don't know if it's on one of my old craft computers or whatever it is. And then he finds him walking around the damn promenade at Staples Center. It's like...
Well, to be fair, I was slick and stealth. I watched the ceremony on ice. I made sure to take note of which stairwell he was walking up as to which section he was going to be coming out of. And I dashed over there.
Oh, so it wasn't like he walked out the bar or anything.
It's not like, when we've bumped into like Tom Arnold walking around the concourse like, hey, Tom.
Or Tito.
No. Yeah. I bolted to the section that he was coming out of with Luke, because Luke was the one that was doing the major ceremony on the ice, like he always does.
Yes.
And caught him there.
Okay.
And before he could go to the elevator
to VIP
to take him either down to the locker room or up to the suites. Yeah. Whichever way he decided to go that night.
Because once he went through that door, you weren't going to see his ass again.
No.
So there was just no way.
And the only other person I said this on King's Talk, Daryl is the head.
Nick is the play-by-play. Daryl's the commentator.
Nick hosts King. Okay.
Nick hosts King's Talk.
I was talking with him and I said, regardless of what happens, I want to track you down and I just want to shake your hand in your Kings, in you and whatever, and me and my Ducks here. And he said, we'll make that happen. He goes, that way we'll be
what you gotta do is whatever game is the last one, if it happens to be at
the mixing room
in Jerry Marriott, then walk your ass over the mixing room if there's time before you have to go home and make it happen.
I'll make it happen. It's like, look, Kings fans, I can go up to this guy and say, you know what, you guys
just be very careful walking into the bar of the hotel with all the drunk Kings fans in your Ducks gear. I'm not kidding.
Maybe I'll walk in there with a Kings shirt on and then put this on at the last second and then get the hell out of there and run out of LA.
Probably a good idea.
See, and that's where I have problem with. I understand he wants to try to play the neutral role. I'm neutral. Everyone knows I like both teams.
I know you do.
But when it comes down to this, I pick my side. I always do.
And you've chosen your side, and I appreciate your choice. Trust me.
I am going for the Kings in this. I will say that if the Kings get eliminated, I want the Ducks to win the Cup for Timu. I know that leaves a sour taste in your mouth, but it is what it is. I would rather see the Cup in SoCal than anywhere else. And I'm going to go ahead and go on and predict here that whoever wins this series will win the Cup. The Ducks have been virtually unbeatable this season, especially by us.
Yep.
The Kings have got hot streak momentum going into this with a reverse sweep over San Jose.
Yes.
We were in a do-or-die clinch every game those last 4 games, and we won it.
Only the 4th team in NHL history to do that. Big props. You deserve.
Yeah, familiar cramp.
Yeah,
and the last team to do it had Richardson Carter, the 2010 Flyers, and they won the Cup.
There you go.
So.
And again, another.
It was the Cup Series, as I recall, was it not?
I don't know that.
I'm pretty sure it was the Cup Series.
StatBoy, you got that info? Come on.
I'll look that up later. But as if you didn't know,
going up now.
Yeah, really. If you also noticed, a lot of teams scored 4 goals in the entire quarterfinals. 4s were popping up like crazy. Yes, you need 4 games to win, but 4 goals were popping up. It's like how almost half, 22 out of 48 games, 4 goals were scored, folks. That's weird.
My best female friend's favorite number is 44.
44?
44.
Wow.
So she likes her gear.
Oh, that hothead that started the fight at the end of Game 5?
Or Dowdy, because 4 plus 4 is 8.
4 is 8. Let the number of conspiracies begin.
Her favorite is Dowdy, but leaps and bounds.
4 plus 4?
4 plus 4, exactly. That's why.
So, may the best team win. There you go. This is how. All right, you let go of my hand. I have to hold pencils with this hand and write. And I'm right-handed. Okay, there. Anyway, so there you go.
Why didn't you, Mr. Perfect, didn't catch that shit?
Oh wait, no.
Try again.
There it is.
Hey, you got it.
Nobody beats Mr. Perfect.
There you go.
Nobody.
So there you go. See, a Kings fan and a Ducks fan, even though we're brothers, can get along. All right? May the best team win. I'm done. Thank you for having me on your channel again.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Again? Oh, that's right, the Warrior thing.
Yeah, the Warrior thing.
I forgot about that.
Yes.
It's very
And
forgettable.
who knows? After the series is over, who knows? Maybe we'll come back and if he wins, he's gonna rub it in my face, and if I win, I'm not gonna say a damn thing.
Pussy.
I don't believe in that stuff.
If the Ducks win this series, I will buy you the beer of your choice at Cervello's.
Ooh, I get beer.
That's what I will do.
And can it be the big one, the schooner?
Possibly.
Okay.
And what will you do if the Kings
I'll buy him
win?
a beer.
Okay, so we got a beer
we
bet
can
on
have a
this?
beer bet. We can have a beer bet.
A Cervello's beer bet.
Cervello's beer bet. Yes.
Okay.
And hell, I'll drink it one with him too. So
And if the Ducks win, I'm going to need one for myself, so I'll probably buy 2.
No, you probably need a shot. You'll need something stronger.
It's also true.
I'll get you another
Honey Jack.
No, how about another AMF? Oh, you love AMFs.
I do, but I like Honey Jack more.
I don't know if they have Honey Jack. We'll find out. All right.
Oh, you know what? They don't. We checked. They don't.
Oh, they don't? Then regular Jack,
Jack it is.
Jack will
Jack it
have to be a substitute.
Lemmy, we're coming.
That